There are places in Ghana that most people don't even know exist. Places where strange rules are followed. Places where nature behaves in a way that don't make sense. A community where almost everyone cannot hear. A village where women are not allowed to give birth. And even a village that sits above the lake. To places with lifestyle that will shock you. And finally, a place so feared. Many people don't even like to talk about it. Some of these places look peaceful, but behind them are stories that might surprise you. Hidden in the Ashanti region of Ghana lies a place that looks peaceful but very mysterious. This is Lake Bosomtwe, a perfect round lake surrounded by green hills. The water is calm and clean. The reflection of the sky makes it look like a mirror. Small villages sit quietly along the edge with fishing boats and simple life all around. It is one of the most beautiful natural sites in Ghana, but this beauty hides many stories. Locals believe this lake is sacred. It is believed to have been formed long ago when a powerful meteor hit the earth and created a huge crater which became the lake. And there is more. Some of the villages around the water have been submerged by the lake. Now under the water, only zincs and structures remains can be seen of the places where people once lived. Then there is something many people talk about, a mysterious tree sitting in the middle of the lake. Locals believe it has been there for many years, even around 300 years ago. A mystery tree standing alone, fully surrounded by water. Others say it became like this when the water level rose over time and covered the land around it. But the moment you see it standing alone for many years, it still looks powerful and hard to explain. In the morning fog, the lake becomes even more beautiful and mysterious at the same time. The hills disappear into the mist. The water becomes still and the trees look like it belongs to another world. The Lake Bosomtwe is a place where beauty and mystery exist together. High in the mountains of Ghana's water region, there is a village that feels like it is floating between the sky and the earth. This is Amedjofe. It sits on the Togo Atakra mountain range, far above many other towns in Ghana. From a distance, you only see green hills and quiet rooftops. But as you begin to climb closer, everything starts to change. The air becomes colder, the silence becomes deeper, and the whole place begins to feel different, like you are leaving the normal world behind. Then something unusual happened. Clouds began to move in, not above the village, but through it. Thick white mist rose down the mountains and slowly entered the streets. Houses disappear inside the fog, trees fade away, and even people walking on the paths become shadows moving inside the clouds. For a few minutes, the entire village vanishes, hidden inside a moving sky. It feels like the world has been erased. Only silence and mist remain. Then just as quickly, the clouds began to rise again, and Amedjofe slowly appears once more. Green mountains stretch in every direction. Deep valleys open far below, and narrow paths lead to the viewpoints where you can see almost the entire water region from above. One of the most famous spots is Mount Gimi, where people climb just to stand above the clouds and look down at the world beneath them. Up there, the wind is strong, the air is fresh, and everything feels far from normal life. From the high viewpoint, the world below looks small, distant, almost unreal, and the air feels so clean and cold. It feels like nature itself is breathing around you. People here wake up in cold mornings, filled with fogs. They walk through clouds like it is normal life, and they live every day surrounded by mountains that touch the sky, because here the sky doesn't stay above you, it comes down to meet you. And just when you think you have seen one of the most incredible places in Ghana, the next location becomes even harder to believe. In the eastern part of Ghana, there is a massive rock that looks like it does not belong to the land around it. This is Buku Rock. From the very first moment you see it, it feels different. It is so large and so isolated that it stands out from everything around it, like it was placed there on purpose. As you get closer, the feeling gets stronger. It rises high above the land, standing alone in complete silence, with no buildings or busy life around it. Locals treat Buku Rock with deep respect. It is not just a landmark or tourist spot. People approach it carefully, as if the place carries something more than just a stone. Some locals even believe it is a spiritual place, with a presence connected to it. Around the area, you can sometimes see bottles of schnapps, weapons, and many other things left behind as offerings. Because of this, visitors are advised not to go there alone. Some say you must be guided by a local. Libation is poured before you can stand in front of the rock, and when you stand near it, everything becomes quiet. Even small sounds feels far away. Going against this can lead to a lot of misfortune, even death. It is just a rock, but it feels like it has been watching the land for a very long time. No one can really explain it. There are no clear answers. It simply stands there, massive, silence, and hard to ignore. And that is what makes the Buku Rock powerful. Not because something happens there, but because no one can fully explain why it feels that way. Imagine entering a village where almost no one speaks, but everyone still understands each other perfectly. No shouting, no loud conversations, just hands moving, faces expressing, and complete silence. That still feels alive. This is Adonrabe. At first, it feels normal, but as you watch closely, you realize something powerful is happening here. Deaf and hearing people live together in the same community, and over time they have all learned a shared sign language. So everyday life continues normally. Children go to school, families work, and friends interact, all without spoken words. Some people believe these people are cursed. Others think it is just a normal condition. What makes it even more surprising is how natural it feels to them. There is no confusion, no struggle, just silent communication that works perfectly. It makes you realize something shocking, that a whole community can live, connect, and understand each other. In the Upper East region of Ghana, there is a place where the land itself looks like it was built by giants. Huge rocks rise from the ground in strange shapes, and between them life continues like nothing unusual. This is Tongo Hills. At first glance, it looks like just a rocky landscape. You start to realize something shocking. People actually live here, inside and around these giant stones. Houses are built between the rocks, pathways pass through the stone walls, and the village blends so perfectly with nature that it feels like the rock and the humans grew together. Hidden inside these rocks is the most sacred place in the area. Visitors cannot just walk in freely. Locals ensure that rules are followed before anyone enters. What makes this place even more mysterious is the atmosphere. The silence between the rocks feels heavy, but the people here live like everything is normal. They cook, they go about their daily activities. The landscape is so still that it almost feels like it is listening. And life here continues in a way that feels almost unreal to outsiders. People wake up, walk through the stone paths, and live their daily lives, surrounded by massive rocks built by nature itself. From far away, it looks like normal hills, but inside it feels like a hidden world carved into stones. The Tongo Hills is a place of mystery, a place where nature and human life are so connected that you can't tell where the village ends and the rock begins. Deep in Ghana's Volta region lies a small town where the land is believed to be sacred and life is controlled by strict traditional rules. That sounds almost unbelievable. This is Mafedove. At first, it looked like a normal quiet village. Peaceful homes, calm streets, everyday life going on like any other place. But behind that calm surface, there are strict taboos that guide how people live here. When a woman is pregnant, she is not supposed to give birth inside the community. So when the time comes, she is taken outside the town before delivery. Even burials are not done inside the village. Because of this, all the people living here were not actually born here. Locals believe these rules are connected to the sacred nature of the land, and that anyone who goes against them is punished by the gods through misfortune, sickness, or even death. And what makes it more shocking is this: life here still feels completely normal. People wake up, walk around, and live their daily lives like nothing is strange. But underneath that normal life is a town where some of the most important moments in life are not allowed to happen inside. From far away, it looks peaceful, but when you understand it, everything feels different. You start to wonder, how can this place feel normal and yet follow rules like this? Hidden deep in Ghana's Volta region lies a town many people consider the most feared in the country. This is Noboko. At first, it looked calm and ordinary, but the moment you learn about it, everything changes. In this town, people believe no sinful act should be done. No stealing, no gossip, no wrongdoing against anyone. The town is believed to be built on only truth, and locals say anyone who does evil will not escape the consequences, and it becomes more intense in certain parts of the town. And before entering, you must remove your shirt and walk barefoot. The rules are taken seriously because people believe the gods of the land are watching. Many say if you break the rules or do wrong, punishment will follow, through misfortune, sickness, or worse. Whether you believe it or not, the fear surrounding Noboko is real. It is a place where people say justice is not just spoken, it is enforced.